hostia. Deniz, I am here in the paddock for almost 30 years.
Wow.
And I have never seen somebody being as happy as you were in Sachsenring after winning. That was a real fiesta. No?
Yes, yes, yes.
It came from really from inside, no?
Yes, because I'm working a lot every day for this victory, and a long time it did not come to me. And there was like my last 4-5 podium was second place, and let's say I was exiting the last corner, but I never arrived first to the finish line. So I was always, pissed off and
disappointed.
Yeah, I cannot be happy because I was on a podium but lost to win, I was never, that happy. And when the first victory is arriving to you, and it's like, okay, the pressure is off, you feel too much light, I was feeling like I was like a bird over the moon flying, it was amazing.
Congratulations for the overtaking, that was nice, nice one.
Yeah, it was really nice.
This was a nice one. This one, I spoke with a friend. This is one of the overtaking of the year you have to separate and see at the end of the season. Was it a big new in Turkey or not? Or isn't that you are not as important? Or was it big, what you did?
Yes, well, I think it was quite big because I saw a lot of thousands of messages receiving to me, social network, WhatsApp, and extra to see in the news, no? And let's say my friends, when they was like, okay, in the car, I received few videos like when there is like a sport news.
Yes.
They say like announcement like Grand Prix winner, Deniz Öncü in Sachsenring, I was like, fuck.
But on TV also.
Also, yeah,
wow.
On the TV, in the news, everywhere was my victory, my name was there, and it was really proud to hear also this, fuck. When I'm watching TV, to see myself is something nice, no?
Okay, about the circuit of Istanbul, I was there when they were racing. How is the situation of the circuit? Is it working or is it closed?
Honestly, the circuit is, if I'm not wrong, it's ready to make a race. But the owner at the moment, who runs for a lot of years, he don't want to make a race, if I understand correctly. And that at the moment is the situation that we are not making a GP there.
So now with you, he would have a lot of people and would make a lot of money,
I would like to, it would be nice for me, for the Turkish people, to see a Turkish rider competing in a high level, which race in Turkey, Istanbul, would be a really nice weekend for sure.
I asked for this interview before Sachsenring because I saw you in Mugello. And in Mugello I said, this guy is ready. And just after you did it, because in Mugello, if I am not wrong, they always put you on the straight. Your gearbox was ready for the rest of the circuit, and maybe you lost on the straight. Am I right or not?
Well, the gearbox honestly was a lot more shorter than everybody, and this honestly should help me more to arrive first in the finish line because I'm more tall and heavy compared to the other riders. So we need to make it shorter, that the gears arrive more fast to the high RPM. But anyway, we do our best. It not coming in Mugello, but it's coming in Sachsenring.
So, and you took off that backpack you had, no?
Burden.
Burden.
Fuck yes. I felt something fall out of my body, it was amazing.
And why didn't it arrive earlier?
Didn't?
The victory. What happened?
Why not before?
Yes.
For me, this season already could arrive some races, but well, let's say I was unlucky in some moments. But the past years, I was maybe not ready, maybe too much enthusiastic, and always trying to do everything in the moment, and this was causing a chaos. But this year for me the big step I did was to be more calm, relax, and wait for the correct moments. I think this was the key what I changed the last years, so this has bring a big step for me and some results.
How important is Aki in this change of mentality?
I think Aki has a big role playing, because if you are in this team, you have only two chances. Let's say one, to put your leg in this working mentality and adapt for this and be strong and even stronger every race, or you don't manage this, you fail. So you are just praying to finish the season, and when it's finished, you just go out. You know, it's like this.
Describe yourself as a rider. What do you like most of yourself as a rider?
I think I like myself the part that I do what I want, what I like, and I enjoy everything that I do. Or let's say I'm doing the things that I can enjoy. So this is the things I like. And also, okay, if I need to describe some words, will be aggressivity and funny and don't care. You know, a lot of times when something's happening, or you know, when some bad things are there, I don't too much care. Try to be positive and concentrate on my job.
And the things that you should polish is what you say, no? To keep focused and to know when you attack. Now you are the challenger for the championship, right?
Yes, I think so.
So you have to think
For the
in long term.
Yeah, this is exactly a very good thing, like you say, but I don't look at the moment like this. For me, it's more important to look weekend by weekend, race by race, because in the end, if you are doing your best in every weekend, if you are taking the maximum points that you can do, in the end of the season, this will be your maximum that you could do. So this will be your position in the championship. Maybe you will be the champion, maybe close, maybe, but you know.
But you have to measure the risks or not.
Yeah, of course. It's better to not take the risk to crash. Maybe sometimes, yeah, but not always, you know. And better to be always sure about what you are doing in the circuit, and especially the last laps. Don't go like a surprise. Plan your last lap, or you know, you need to manage already laps before what you are gonna do the last lap, and the risks that you can take has to be already done some laps before, that you have to be ready, not like a surprise attack and crash, you know.
So you speak like most of the Aki riders. He is like he has washed your brain like he has does with so many others.
I don't know, but this is a good mentality, I think, and it makes me more strong. So even if it's good or bad, I don't care. I just like it.
And who took the decision to switch from Tetra to Aki? Because was Aki who was KTM?
Okay, so the switch was made, let's say, with the everybody around me wanted that I pass, but I already told this in very early, from the moment that I don't want to come to Ajo, because I was having like a real family in Tech 3, but here in Ajo I know it's like I say, you live or you die, and it's a fucking big risk to take. And when everyone around me want that I go, I say okay. If they want, I think they know something, so I just listen them and go. And I think this was a good decision that is made to come here. But the first time, let's say, I did not want it, but after I support this decision, of course.
And being lucky opens the door for you to switch to Moto2. This is clear. It's like an open door, which you could not have in Tectra, maybe, no?
Yeah, well, I can tell you this when I sign, no?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna happen or not.
Yeah, well, I know. You know that you... But okay, when it comes, it comes.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, with Aki, you have guarantee Moto2 team. While
Nothing is guaranteed. You are here in a sea with a lot of sharks. Take care. Nothing is guaranteed. So we will see. We will see.
Two more things. The question, I imagine that this is the question that you have answered most. How do you say your surname?
Öncü.
Öncü.
My name and surname is Deniz Öncü. So okay. It's a bit complicated to tell. So sometimes even I cannot say proper, because always listening in part of Onku, Onchu.
In Spain, you are Öncü.
Yeah. And in one moment I confused, like, fuck, my surname is Öncü, not Onku. Yeah.
And have you shared your happiness with your brother? Obviously, no? Now you can look in his face. Hey, now we are equal.
Well, I had a one short FaceTime when I was drunk in the night with him, so yeah.
One more thing. Why 53? Number 53.
Okay, so when I was starting in my life the motorbike racing, the first time I want to go in the race, there was one kid that had a big role play that we start, and his number was 53. And every category you can take only one number. So because he was 53, I cannot take. So I just take 52. But arriving to big categories, when I go to Film CV, I see 53 is full because in this time Jeremy Alcoba was using. I need to switch the number. What should I do? And I say fuck. Let's use the number 53. The kid that was role play that I start.
So you raced also the Spanish Championship?
Yeah, I was doing. And also I was doing 2 years this Spanish Championship with this team.
And how did you do it?
Piece of shit. Yes. I don't manage nothing good, For me, I was a bit too much kid mentality, let's say. And okay, still I have one pole, if I'm not wrong, the 2 years, but I never managed to make a podium. Some races was gonna happen, and 3 laps ago I remember I broke the engine, so it was coming and no, and I think unlucky is always keeping in my shoulders all my life, so I just need to wreck it.
You know the sensation I have just talking with you? For many top riders, riding turns into a job. But it looks that you still have fun with what you're doing, right?
Yeah, of course. In that, a lot of riders don't like, but I like to feel my ass going like this, When you are scary, and let's say hearing us in the third last corner, when you do 5th, 6th full, a lot of riders cannot do. But you know what? I enjoy a lot because I know if I'm gonna high side, at least until I touch the ground, it's gonna be funny, For sure after paying. But I like to enjoy the moment.
I was speaking with Cardoso. He raced here with many categories. You know Cardoso, no? Jose Luis.
Yeah.
He said that fast corner, left-handed before the braking. Yeah.
For me, it's funny, really funny. Let's say some people like to go in roller coaster, and some people like me like to go there. So I like.
Okay, and the very last thing, where do you live? After every race you return to Turkey, or you live in Andorra like all the rest?
No, okay. As a country, I live in Turkey, but normally my home is where I grow. Live is Alanya. This is in the coast. It's a touristic party place. It's amazing. Normally I always like to go there, but inside the season, because to not lose the focus, to be prepared more, to train better, I'm staying in the city in Sakarya. This is close to Istanbul, where Toprak Kenan is living. So I keep there in between the races and train. So this is let's say 800 kilometers to my home. So I'm just living there alone or with my brother.
How far from Istanbul?
This place is only 200 kilometers Istanbul, but 800 kilometers to my home.
So you can fly to Istanbul and then you drive there after.
Exactly. Normally when I'm finishing a trip, like say race to Istanbul, flying from Istanbul to Sakarya driving. Or if I'm going home, which is Alanya, I arrive to Istanbul, take another flight to my home, which is another 1.5 hours flight. So yeah.
Would you like to see Toprak here? He's not coming, but would you have liked to see Toprak here or not?
No, honestly no. Because in the end it's nice to see Turkish riders doing really good, but I know Toprak is a real star in Superbike paddock, and I know he's really good and for me one of the best. And you need also some shows, some nice things in this paddock to have a nice battles with the manufacturers, no? But here is already a lot of good riders, and it's very important now the manufacturer that you are riding, and it's not just a talent, also the bike that you are using. For me, Superbike is speaking more about the talent, and Toprak is the most talented, so he can show the real potential of him in this paddock.
Okay, Deniz, very good to know you and to introduce you to the Spanish fans. sorry, but I can say that with so many Spanish fans, I wish you to win. But make second is okay.
Ay, thank you, muchas gracias. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I will try to win all the time. Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.